everyone, welcome to math. Today our target says, I can demonstrate my knowledge of math skills. Remember, the word demonstrate means be able to show your teacher your knowledge, what you know of your math skills. So like yesterday, you took a test, and today what we're going to be doing is looking over the test. So we're going to go over it. We'll not go over the exact test, but go over problems that are similar to the test. And then after, I want you guys to go make corrections on your exact test. I'm not going to give you the answers, but we're going to look at some questions that are kind of similar and that look like the questions that you saw on your test, just to make sure that you know how to do it and that you give us your best work. Let's see. So I'll write a word problem. After we read and think about that word problem, I would like for you guys to draw a picture of the problem and the solution. So start thinking, what does it mean to draw a picture? And then after that, what we'll do is write a number sentence to go with the word problem. Remember, boys and girls, a multiple of 10 is any number that when we count by tens, we say, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Anything that when we're looking at a hundreds chart, we can move up and down in that 10 spot where that 10 spot changes, okay? We have our tens, but that one's always stays the same. Here's our word problem. Jay had 40 cars. He got 5 new cars. How many cars does Jay have now? Remember, the first thing I asked for everybody to do is draw a picture of the problem. The way we do that is like this. We think, how many tens do we have here? So if he has 40 cars, then there must be 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. And he got 5 more. So should I draw 5 tens or should I draw 5 ones? Very good. I'm only drawing 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cars does Jay have now? How many do you see here? Let's count it together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Very good. So our number that he has here is 45, but that is not what I am asking for you to do. Now I would like for you to write a number sentence for the problem and the solution. Remember that a number sentence looks like this. A number plus a number equals a number. What number plus what number equals our answer, our solution? It's going to be 40 plus 5 equals what, boys and girls? Very good, 45. 10, 20, 30, 40 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives us 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, let's do this again with another word problem. Here's our problem. Tyler had $70. He earned $8 more cutting grass. How many dollars does Tyler have now? I would like for you to first draw a picture of the problem and solution. What will that look like? Think about that for a minute. When we draw our picture, we draw our tens. There are how many tens? Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. How many fingers am I holding up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 tens. So I know I need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. Well, then how many ones do I need? Remember, he had $70, which we see here. Then he earned 8 more. I cannot draw in 8 lines because one of these equals 10. I cannot draw 8 of these. I need to draw dots to represent the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's check it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. So Tyler now has $78. Let's go ahead and write the number sentence for the problem and the solution. Remember, the number sentence is a number plus a number that equals our solution. Well, we already said our solution is 78 when we counted it. So I'll write that here. I need to think, how many tens are in 78? Oh yeah, that's right, 70. Or 7 tens, I mean, there are 7 tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 7. 7 tens equals 70. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My 8 ones. There's my number sentence. 70 plus 8 equals 78. For your next problem, I would like for you to count forward. We are counting forward by ones, so we are not skip counting. If I were counting forwards by 1 and I started at 5, I would go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on. What about if we start at 57? Think about what the next number will be. 57, Well, if we don't know, we can always look at our hundreds chart. Let's find 57 together. Here it is. I'm counting forwards. I am moving this way on my hundreds chart. So it'll go 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. Okay, we're just going up, counting forward by 1. But what if I ask you to count backwards? Well, that's like if we start at 63, moving this way. 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57. But sometimes your question won't look like that. It'll look like this. We might start with a number and ask for you to count backwards. That does not mean you're going the same way as counting forward on the hundreds chart. It means you are going the opposite way. Let's find 28 on our hundreds chart to help us. Oh, here it is. I'm not moving this way this time. I am moving this way. Backwards means less than 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23. That is what it looks like to move backwards. What about if I ask you to skip count by 2s? You need to know the number you're skip counting by. I can't just say skip count because we know how to skip count by 2s, 5s, and 10s. So when we skip count by 2, we know we always go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we always see the number 2, the number 4, the number 6, the number 8, and then we go back to 0. What if we start at 10? Remember, I'm not asking you to skip count by 10s. I'm not saying 10, 20, 30, 40. We are saying skip count by 2s. So you will be moving forward by 2. Let's look at our hundreds chart. We're skip counting from 10 by 2s. We're not just moving 1 forward. We're not going 10, 11, and we're not moving a whole 10 forward, okay? We're skip counting by 2. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Look at how I'm skipping these numbers. I'm not saying them. I am leaving them out. 10 to 12, 12 to 14, 14 to 16, 16 to 18. Let's try skip counting from 22. What do you guys think will come next? We can look at our hundreds chart. Find 22. It won't be 23. It will be 24. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Oops, we're no longer in the 2s because remember, we go from 8 to 0, back to 0, and this goes up to 3. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay, let's move on to another word problem where we are going to skip count. Okay, go ahead and read this. Tammy has some stickers. The number of stickers she has is represented by the model. Well, here's our model. Let's skip count by 10 to decide how much stickers Tammy has. Remember, one of these equals how much? 10. Very good. Let's count together. 10, 20, 30. Ooh, she has 30 stickers. She has 30 stickers. Boys and girls, what number is 10 more than the number of stickers she has? More than means greater than, means bigger. What is 10 more than what she has? Think about it. Am I taking away 10 or am I adding 10? Very good. I'm adding 10. We need to know 10 more than 30. 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 would be the number that is 10 more than 30, than the number of stickers she has. 10, 20, 30, 10 more, 40. Okay, so 10 more, 10 more is 40. What number is 10 less than the number of stickers she has? So if 10 more is 40, but she has 30, less means smaller. Take away. How many do we have now? Ten less. 10, 20. Very good. 20 is 10 less than 30. All right, let's skip count by 10 to figure out how much this is equal to. So first here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know 10 more would be 14, 24, 34, 44, 54. Here we have 54. What number is 10 less than 54? When I say less than, I take away a 10. 10 less. I'm asking for 10 less. So take away a 10. Let's try it again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The plus 10 is 14. 24. 34. 44 is 10 less than 54. 44. All right, what about 10 more than 54? Here we have 54, 10 more. Means that I add 10. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 24, 34, 44, 54, 64. 64 is 10 more than 54. Okay. If I ask you, what number comes before 43? Before means smaller than, less than 43. If you had a hundreds chart, you would have to think, what number comes right before 43? Well, if it's only one number, that means we change the one spot to one less, right before 43. 1 less than 3 is 2. We keep the tens the same, so it must be 42. But then what number comes after 43? Remember, like we said before, we keep the tens place the same. What happens to our 1? Here it went down. Now it goes up. It must be 44. A number before is less than. The number after is greater than. But it only said what number comes before. That means one number. What number is 10 more than 43? I'm not asking for the number right before. I'm asking for a number that is 10 more. More means greater than, more means bigger. Well, since it's 10 more, this time we need to look at the tens place. Let's change that 10 to a, or that 10 spot right there, that 4 to a 5. Because we know now we need to go up by 1. We're not going to mess with the 1 spot. 53 is 10 more than 43. What about 10 less? What will I do with my 10? My 10 spot over here. It's a 4 and I made it into a 5. What should I make it here? A 3. Very good. Because 3 is 1 less than 4. But we're looking at the 10 spot because I asked for 10 less. And then, right, we don't mess with that one. 33 is 10 less than 43. 53 is 10 more than 43. All right, boys and girls, very good job looking over that math test with me. What I'm going to have you do now is go ahead and find that test on your Seesaw account and make any corrections you need to make and then turn it into your teacher. All right, we'll see you next time.